Kitty Chaos from Adventures of Arrival. Let's talk about sleep. This is probably where I would have the cool little jingle thing, but I don't have one of those yet, so let's talk about sleep. Kind of ripped that off from Salt and Pepper if anyone remembers them. Anyway, today we're here to do an unboxing of the S Plus from Resmed, which is like a sleep tracker. So I thought I would show you what it looks like. To be honest, I've already unboxed it before, but I just thought I would show you what you actually get in the box, and then I'd talk to you a little bit about it. So it's kind of an unboxing / review. Okay, if you go over to the blog post, which is going to go up with this, I'm actually talking about the importance of sleep and why it's important for your mental health as well. So it comes in this snazzy little box, and it's the S Plus by Resmed, the world's first contactless sleep monitor. If you're like me, I love like things that track your activities and things. Like you might have seen my Fitbit review up before. But so this sounded really interesting. When they got in contact with me and asked me if I'd like to give it a go, I thought, yeah, that sounds really cool. I think they retail for about £100, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'll put a link to them down below so you can check it out. But for what you get, that sounds really expensive, but if you stay tuned and listen in, I was actually pretty impressed. Okay, so it just slips up like this, and you get this lovely blue box, snazzy, eh? With this little thing, and it's like magnetic here, so it's easy to store away when you don't want to use it. It's really nice. Then it opens up into this lovely fancy blue box, and it actually says in here, your journey starts here. You're about to embark on an enlightened journey to improve your sleep. Sleep and behaviour can be changed by using the S Plus. Resmed can help by improving personalised advice and easy solutions. When it comes to understanding sleep, there's no need to be in the dark. And so Resmed are actually global sleep experts, and they know what they're talking about, so they've analysed all this stuff before, and through their studies when they've tested this, they've actually proved that you can improve your sleep by at least 45 minutes in a night, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, if you had 45 minutes extra in a day, what would you do with that? Well, think about that in terms of getting that quality sleep at night. It would be really good. So inside the box, you get the monitor, which slots out like this. Ooh. And this is what you actually use on the side of your bed, but this can also be taken out and used like by just sliding it down and popping it out. You can just pop it on the side of your bed and use it like that, but I find it really handy to use it with the stand. It makes it easier to measure stuff, and we'll talk about how this actually works in a minute. Let's just show you what's inside the box. Also, you get the cord for charging and the little plug. The plug's actually really cool because you can actually still fit in USBs at the bottom, and you can charge your phone off there. There's not actually a phone charger in the box, but you can use your own phone charger, and it means that, you know, if you've only got one plug in your room and you want to charge your phone, you can still use that. Also in the box you just get a little instructions, and that's all that comes in the box, because what you actually do is you download the app. So you go to the App Store, you get the sleep app that is completely free of charge. It comes with it. You should hope when you're paying that much for a product, right? And you download that to your phone, and I'll put some, if you go to the blog post, I'll put some screen caps of like what the app looks like and how you can track your sleep and stuff. Basically, they work together to track your sleep. And I know you might think, oh right, so you track my sleep, great, why is that cool? It actually does so much more. Okay, so first off, it is a sleep tracker, so it'll go on the side of your bed, so on your bedside table. Like what it actually does is it monitors the way you're breathing and the way you're moving, and from that it can tell whether you're in a light sleep, a deep sleep, or like in an REM. Like different kinds of sleep is so important. I'm already going to discuss this over on the blog, but to briefly go on, light sleep is for improving your muscle memory. Deep sleep is for like working your body into improving and like getting that immune system working for you. And then REM is where you dream, and it helps your brain and your memory and things like that. So this tracker can actually track that and tell you how long light sleep you're having, how much deep sleep you're having, and how much time you're spending in REM, which in itself is quite interesting if you're interested in dreams and how you're sleeping and how much time you're spending in different functions of sleep, because some people say, oh, I'm such a light sleeper, but you might actually find you're a deep sleeper and you just didn't realise it. But the great thing as well, it comes with loads of different other functions within it. So if you're like me and Mr. Chaos, we like to listen to some soothing sounds at night sometimes when we can't sleep, and it does actually have that function and option on this. But what it actually does is while it's monitoring your breathing, it will like adapt the sounds to your breathing to help you relax more, which will help you get into that sleep a bit more easier. And then also it has an alarm system on there, which will, you choose like when you want the alarm to go off really, and it will, using a light alarm system, wake you up while you're in a light sleep. So it's a soothing alarm rather than that blaring get up, or you know, we've all using our phones, aren't we? So you might wake up to Beyonce for all I know. But sometimes we just want to be woke up lightly, and if you are in a heavy sleep at the time, then it will just do a normal alarm. So don't worry, it will wake you up. Because I was like, how's it going to wake me up with a light alarm? Because when I'm out, I'm out. But it works, and it's really cool. You do, if you're a cluttery person, you do have to move stuff off your bedside table, or you could have it on a dressing table that's close to your bed. It does have to be probably about, well, not too close, but close enough that it can monitor what you're doing. Like I said, you can take it out of the stand as well, so you can prop it onto something else if you want to. I've talked about the alarm, I've talked about the monitoring of your sleep. What else did it do? Oh, yeah, it also has a function on it that, you know, when you go into sleep and you think, oh my God, I need to remember that tomorrow I'm going to meet up with my mate, but I need to remember that before that I've got to pick up dry cleaning, and then I've got to buy milk, and you're thinking, oh, how I'm going to sleep, I'm never going to remember all this stuff. Just before you go to sleep, it gives you a brief time window where you can actually say out loud to it, bloody remember to pick up that milk tomorrow, and don't forget you're going out with Yels. And then what it will do is in the morning when it's woken you up and it knows you're awake, and it will know that because of the way you're moving and the way you're breathing, it will then play that back to you, so you get that reminder in the morning. So you don't have to use it to remind you on what to get. You could use it just to empower yourself a little, maybe say something, an empowering quote before you go to bed that you can wake yourself up in the morning, or you know, things like that. That would be really cool. So with that, actually, with you, basically it monitors your sleep then, and it can show you, with that you can find out how you're sleeping, and it can also gives you, in the app, it gives you ways that you can improve your sleep. So it might notice that you're only getting light sleep, and it might give you some tips on how to actually improve your sleep, improve the environment that you're sleeping in, and talk to you about different ways that it will help you get that quality sleep at night. And let's face it, once you get past 30 like me, you need that damn sleep, so any help is worth it. Like I said, it was it's actually really cool. I was really impressed with it, and I'm not just saying that because it was sent to me to review, and I thought I was just going to be like, yeah, it tracks your sleep, great. But I was actually really impressed with all the functions that came on it, and all the different things that it can do. I didn't know that it was going to play sounds to me while I slept, which soothed me to sleep. I didn't know that it was going to be able to wake me up. I didn't know that it was going to have that function that you can just remind yourself with as well. So I actually do think it's worth the money for what it is, especially if you're a technical person anyway, you love gadgets like me, then it's great to monitor what's going on. If you are really having trouble sleeping and you really want to improve those things, get one of these and it will help you out. Unfortunately, if you're not sleeping because your kids are waking you up, it's not going to put your kids to bed and distract them for you. But if you know there's something else you want to improve on, it can help you with that. So I think it is a great product for what it is, and it comes like so nicely displayed and everything that, you know, you can't argue with that. If you go over to the blog post, which will be linked down below, you can also find out more about why it's important to get sleep and how it can help improve like your well-being and your mental health and things like that. And I've talked about sleep in general. I'll also put some screenshots of the kind of tracking that it does on it as well. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and make sure you come over to the blog, which will be linked down below. And thank you for watching. Bye!